Well, hello everybody. Welcome back to my little channel. I'm here to talk about, we have another Las Vegas trip coming up shortly at the beginning of August, okay? Anybody who knows me knows that I love me some LV, okay? One of my favorite cities to go to. I just love going to Las Vegas because it's like you can't just go there one time because there's so much to do there. So this will be trip number 6 for me, okay? And this year I am bringing a special guest. One of my male friends I've been knowing now for about close to 30 years. He's retired, and he said going to Vegas was on his bucket list. That's what he said. And he said that I don't know anybody else that goes like that. So I want to come with you and your daughter. So I was like, hey, you book your trip. I help you book your trip. Come on. Let's go ahead and roll out. So we're going to be going there early August, and we're staying for a week, okay? But he's going to stay at a different hotel. But I told him we would be across the way, so he won't feel like we're going to be far from him, okay? But there are videos here on YouTube to tell y'all like the ins and outs of Las Vegas, where to go, where not to go, what to do, what not to do. And I always say, and I said before on my other previous videos that I will link, telling y'all, do not buy any electronics on that darn strip, okay? Don't buy no watches, radios, don't buy no CDs from them people that be on the corner, usually men that stand out there on the corner. Hey, yeah, I got the CD, I got an up and coming, I'm a producer or a director or whatever, this and that, and you get a CD, that CD be blank. You done gave them fools 10, 15 of your coins, okay? $10, $15 for a blank ass CD? No ma'am, no sir, we're not doing that. Don't get them nothing. Don't be afraid to say no and keep it moving. No, no thank you. See, when I first went to Vegas, they kind of wheeled me into that stuff, but then the more you go, the more you learn. So that's why I told my friend that's coming with us to watch my tone, watch my mannerisms, because if I do like this, bruh, don't do it. If I just say, okay, go ahead and do that. If I'm like, that means, it can go either way. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to tell him, like bruh, listen to what I'm telling you, because I know how nasty they are on that darn strip, okay? So we're going back to my favorite hotel, which is the Bellagio. That's where we're going to stay again this year. And the Bellagio, like I said before, it is so luxurious. It's absolutely beautiful. No matter what room you get in the Bellagio, it's going to be nice, okay? But I refuse to go back. I don't give a damn how they fixed up the Rio. I don't give a damn how they fixed up the Flamingo. Those are 2 hotels I am not going back to, because when I have a bad experience, that's just me. And then when I put like comments up other people's pages, people will say, oh, they fixed it up, and give it a try. I'm not giving it a try no damn more. The Rio, when we stayed there back in 2022, done. Flamingo, I did a review last year while I was in that room. I'm not staying at the Flamingo. I don't give a damn. They did the Go Pool. The Go Pool was nice. They did the Go Pool again. That's fine. But I'm not staying at the Flamingo no more. I don't give a damn how cheap it is. I'd rather pay money. That's just me. I'd rather pay more money to have a good experience than to pay less money and have a jacked up experience. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather spend more to get more than to spend less to get less. That's just, if that make any sense to anybody. That's just what I do, okay? If I got to spend an extra $100 to get a better experience, that's what I'm going to do. That's just me. You spend your money the way you spend yours. I spend mine the way I want to spend mine, okay? But also, too, you can find good deals on the strip. There is cheap eats on the strip. You got places like In-N-Out Burger. They're about to get a Five Guys. We have a Five Guys here. So Five Guys, you can eat good on about $15, but again, it may be Vegas prices in Vegas, okay? So, and also too, we do go to Fremont. Fremont is a tad bit cheaper, not that much than the regular strip, but Fremont, you probably spend maybe a little less dollars on Fremont than you would on the main strip. But Fremont, it's not all that much cheaper. You may spend maybe $20 less on Fremont than you did on the regular strip, okay? But we will be going to Fremont Experience again. So like I said, I'm gonna take my buddy. I'm gonna take him all over. We already booked the show again, so I booked the show. So we're going to go see some other sites we didn't get a chance to see the first 5 times I was in Las Vegas. We're going to go to some new spots down there. So I want him to also experience everything. 'Cause I don't know when he gonna go back down there. He already told me. He said, Denise, the next time you take a trip to Vegas, I already know I want to go again. I already know. So I was like, hey, bruh, you booked the trip. I help you book the trip again. You can come back with it because I do want to go back again in 2026. Okay, so but this is our 2025 trip. So also too, don't think you have to go down there and spend an arm and a leg and a ear, your lips, your teeth, and a boob just to have a good time. You can go down there. It depends on how long you're going to stay. We're staying for a week, so of course, I think a week we're going to have enough money to eat and stuff like that. But you don't have to go down there with $2,000 and $3,000 just to spend. You know what I'm saying? If you're going to stay for like a weekend, or you're going to stay for, let's say, like 3 or 4 days, you don't have to spend that much money. You know, usually me and my daughter, when we go down there, we stay at a, like I said, the Bellagio. We stay there, and Bellagio gave me a huge deal. I mean, when I say they gave me a lot of money off my stay, I ain't gonna say how much money they gave me off my stay. So, but they gave me a big amount of money off my stay because I stayed there twice before. Okay, but when we go to Las Vegas, me and my daughter, we have maybe one good expensive meal. Okay, one good expensive meal, but then after that, we're eating pizza, In-N-Out Burger. We probably go In-N-Out Burger a couple times. We may go to Starbucks and get something quick to eat, maybe coffee, maybe like for breakfast, maybe do like coffee, maybe a breakfast sandwich or something like that. I'm not spending every night, like spending all this money just to eat. I'm not doing that because really, I don't want to get too full. Then because you get full, you get tired or whatever. You gotta walk around that hot ass heat. And I said before, I did not want to do no more damn summers in Las Vegas because the heat is atrocious. The heat ain't no damn game. You hear me? Like today in my hometown, it's gonna get to about 95 today, but it's gonna be maybe 20 degrees hotter in Vegas. No humidity whatsoever. Okay, it gets extremely hot. So if you want to beat the heat to go to Las Vegas, it's best for you to go ahead and go like maybe I would say October, November if you want to beat the heat. When we went in October of 2022, me and my daughter, like during the day, it got to maybe 60, 65, 70 degrees, which was very comfortable. And the pools was warm. They warmed the pools up. But during the evening time, it dropped down to about 30, 40 degrees. You know what I'm saying? So, but the pools was heated. We stayed at the Bellagio for that Halloween trip we did back in October 2022. The pools was heated and it felt so good. And it was very windy though. But if you want to beat the heat, you don't want to do June, July, August. Even September. When we went in September of last year, it was hot, child. It was hot. It probably wasn't as hot as it's going to be in August, but it was still hot. Okay? It was still hot. But I did say I didn't want to do no more summers, but since I'm bringing my male friend with me this year, I want him to experience, because he always said, I want to feel what dry heat. I always hear people say something about dry heat. I want to know what dry heat feels like. I said, honey, you going to feel it down there in Vegas? Yes, sir. You're going to feel it in Vegas, child. So I told him just to get ready, you know. He said he has not been on a plane since he was 12 years old. He's now 55. So I told him, like, wear some sandals, because going through TSA, you got to take off your shoes. Don't be wearing no damn socks and all that stuff. You got to take off everything, child, when you go through the TSA. So I'm trying to, like, educate him and school him on some stuff, because we've been doing this, like, every year for the past several years, except, you know, like, during COVID and, you know, all this stuff. But, honey, yeah. So watch other YouTube channels on here to tell you, like give you, like, good advice on what's up and coming, different shows, different people who are going to have their residencies down there. But some people, I really don't go to go see these big time shows, these celebrities, whatever. Because a friend of mine was like, "You going to see Usher?" I said, "Girl, nah. You know, no, I'm going to see something totally different. I'm not paying the money to go see." Again, spend your money the way you want to spend it. Okay, I do what I want to do down in Las Vegas because it's my money. Okay, and I'm trying to stretch my money so when I come home, I would still have some cash on me, and my credit card ain't all ate up either. Okay, so when I go to Vegas, I take cash and I also take several credit cards. Okay, so, and also too, the gift shops, I would say the better gift shops are like at CVS, and Walgreens. There is a CVS and Walgreens on the Strip. Also, there's a Walgreens at the old Vegas in Fremont. There's a Walgreens right there in the corner. So not too far from like Circle Sucker and all that right there. And also like the D, not too far from there. So and also too, if you go to Caesar's Palace, I was surprisingly shocked that they have a really nice gift shop at Caesar's Palace too, up there by Cheesecake Factory. And the Fight for Atlantis or whatever, or the Fall of Atlantis, whatever, that animated animatronic show they have up there. Yeah, you walk up there, off to the left, you'll see there's a shop right there, and they have really nice stuff. So if you go in there, you can find stuff like this, these fans. Yep, I bought these fans right here for about, they were like $2-3. Yep, nice fans. Also got this one. This one also came from Walgreens. This came from Walgreens. This came from the gift shop. Walgreens had them for like $2. These are nice to have when you're in that strip and it's hot. You can kind of, you can kind of do this, whatever this and that. And also too, these little cups right here. Yeah, these are shot glasses. This one right here was how much was this one? This was, I remember I got this. This was about $2-3 at the gift shop. At the Venetian Hotel gift shop, this was about $12-13. I kid you not, okay? I did videos on this stuff before, so do not go to these hotels. The only hotel, in my opinion, that you should go to go get a nice little trinket gift is the Caesar's Palace one, okay? Up by Cheesecake Factory, okay? Go to that one. But like the Venetian and all the other gift shops, man, I'm telling y'all, don't do it. I mean, unless you got the money, but I'm telling y'all, don't do it, because it's a lot. They charge you a lot of money. For like a t-shirt can be $30-40. But you go to Walgreens and CVS, they t-shirts maybe 2 for $10, or one for like $5.50 or something like that. You know what I'm saying? So you don't have to. That's if you're gonna bring something back home for your friends, family, little trinket and stuff like that. But I refuse to pay all that kind of money for some stuff like that. You gotta pack that stuff back in your bag to put on the plane to come back. No, child, I'm not doing all that right there, okay? At all. So, like I said, don't let nobody stop you on the strip and say, yeah, come and try my so-and-so. Come and do this, come and do that. Y'all, don't do that. Just be like, thanks, but no thanks. Keep walking. Keep walking. Thank you, but no thanks. Keep moving, okay? I just want people to have a very enjoyable trip when they go to Las Vegas, especially if it's gonna be your first time going. Don't let these those people stop you. They dressed in black. They look like they work for the hotel, but they do not work for the hotel. They standing out there, arms crossed, looking for their next victim. Hello, ma'am. Hello, sir. They give you a nice little compliment, tell you how cute you look, how pretty your hair is, and you look like, you know, or ask you where you from or whatever. And they can't wait to hear that you from a different city and state. They thinking you stupid, and you gonna fall for their tactics. Don't fall for all that timeshare nonsense or whatever. It's a joke. They try to wheel you in, saying you'll get a free show, or you get all this free stuff, a free trip to the Grand Canyon or Hoover Dam. No, you're not. Okay. I don't know not one person who got a free trip, no damn where, going through that stuff, okay? It's not free, trust me. And believe me, it's not free, okay? We just want you to have a nice, enjoyable trip. So when I bring my friend, I want him to have a nice, enjoyable trip because he's never been before. And I want him to get a chance to go back. I don't want him to be spooked away like, damn, Vegas was too, you know, ooh, no. Some people say Vegas is too fast for them. They don't want to go back. I think my husband is one of them. But, yeah, but it's I love it. It's a lot to do there. That's why I can't just go once or twice or even time number 6 and try to do everything. I'm trying to get to know that entire area. Okay? That's why I'm going to keep going back and try to get to know that entire area. Other places in the world I want to go, of course, but Vegas is like my spot because there's so much to do there and I want to get to know the entire area. I'm trying to hit a whole bunch of different spots there. We're going to visit some new stuff. I do want to do that Pinky's. That's that restaurant by that young man, what's his name, Bruno Mars, or whatever. Is it Pinky's? And then they got a new the Pinky Vanderbilt or whatever her name is. She got a new restaurant right there. We saw it last time. It says opening in the spring of 2025. So we probably go in there and just slide in there and see what she got going on up in there. They also have one at I believe it's Caesar's Palace. Yeah. that Pinky's Vanderbilt or whatever her name is. Yeah, so we're going to go in there, slide, and do all that stuff. We're going to do some other little different things. And I'm also introducing my friend to some stuff that me and my daughter already experienced. Some things I introduced my coworker to, and I took her back in 2023. So we was going to do the Bellagio, their cabana. Not this year, we ain't. Okay, because when I checked it, I was going to book it, right? When I booked that cabana back in 2023, just 2 years ago, it was $450 for the Florence cabana when I booked it. When I looked at the prices this time, $700 for just a few hours. The Bellagio, I love the Bellagio, but y'all got me all the way live screwed up on that one. $700 for something I just booked 2 years ago that was $450. Really, the Bellagio? That's too much. Just for, I could see if it was like for the whole, if it was for like, hell, just 2 days, I would spend $700. But just for like maybe just for maybe like from 9 in the morning to about maybe 5 or 6 o'clock in the evening, $700 is I could do a lot with $700. That's too much. Okay, I thought I could pay the $450 again. Even $450 is a little too much, but they give you a lot for the $450. But I'm sorry, baby, $700 for a couple hours, I can do a whole lot more with $700. Okay, that would take me for a few. Look, I can do a lot. I can cover a lot for $700 in a few days, not just a few hours on the cabana at the Bellagio. I'm sorry, no, I'm not doing that. But yeah, but anyway, if you're going to Las Vegas this year, enjoy yourself. Be careful. I said before, they always say don't go past Circus. That's where all the crap is at. Okay, the hood, ghetto. They say you don't want to go past Circus, especially at night, child. Because behind there, though, it is like a trailer park or some kind of spooky looking stuff behind there. You know, drugs, and it's like another hotel or something behind there. And they said it's just it's real sketchy. So I do not mess with that, especially at night. Now I go up there. We at the Hershey Stove. I'm all over the place. But that part of Vegas, even during the day, I'll mess with it. Okay, no, not me. But if you're going to Las Vegas, y'all have a good time. I just do these little videos to make sure y'all have a, a safe, enjoyable moment so you can go back. You don't want to have no issues, And also pay attention when you're crossing those large ass streets, because if you've been to Vegas before, you can't just cross the street in most places. You can at the old Vegas, the downtown Vegas, but the new Vegas, you got to go up an escalator, across the bridge, through some other stuff, down the escalator just to get across the street. And at times, it be hot as hell. It be too hot. Yeah, so just go have a good time if you're going to Las Vegas this year. So hopefully we can go back next year. I try to go every year until I got everything, like, I did all the things I wanted to do in Las Vegas. My daughter, she loves it too. So I think she gonna always want to come. Yeah, so there's other places I wanted to, I get my passport so I can take my daughter to certain places, across that's outside of America. Yeah, we're gonna have some fun. Okay, God willing, that's all I want to do. I want to travel and enjoy life. Okay, because these jobs don't give a damn about us, y'all. Okay, I'm just being real. They don't care about us. They don't care about you. Okay, travel, get away, whether a vacation or a staycation. Make sure it's just a good cation. Okay, look, at a good location, somewhere you want to be, somewhere you want to go. I don't give a damn if it's the same spot every year. I don't care if you want to stay in your damn house and camp in your backyard as a staycation. Do something. But you guys, take care. Lay low. Stay out of the way. I will get back with y'all. We'll be on that strip very soon. And I'll probably do some live shots and stuff like that from the Vegas Strip. And also from like the Fremont when we get there. So we're going to be there for a whole week. So I will be broadcasting live from the Las Vegas Strip for those who want to see what's up. But there's a lot of videos on here that'll show y'all what's up. So I hope y'all join me. So I will see y'all again soon. Deuces. Take care. Lay low. Stay out the way. Like I probably want to do more like summer business here in Las Vegas because of the heat. But I'll probably do like a late summer, early fall, like we did back in November of 2022. It was nice. It got down to like maybe the 30-ish. It got up to like maybe 60, 65 degrees. And the pools were still open, but the pools were warm.